And welcome back. We have had some technical issues. Or I had some technical issues while trying to record this episode. But I think they're resolved now. So we're going to continue. So, this mission is kind of bugged because it says that we should get back to dock, but really we can just continue into the jump gate and continue our mission. So that is exactly what we're going to do. Let's get in here. Wonderful.
Keep pushing through. Defend that jump beacon.
Sounds
now,
like Base is making progress. They shouldn't be far.
So this is the fourth and final. God damn it!
Way to Albion.
Shut up, Isha. Don't respond, Ren.
Let's just focus on finding the rest of the military and putting an end to this.
I wouldn't object to destroying any Xenon we come across.
Alright, so they're done. This is the fourth and final station we'll come across. That's unique. That's
Moving to the next sector. Secure the jump beacon.
Wow,
yes.
they're moving fast.
So, yeah, this plantation produces a lot of wheat. We can check the production information. So, farm module produces wheat. You can see it there. And it only has farm modules as production modules. It has no other production modules. And the amount of wheat this station produces is absolutely insane. It's basically enough to supply every food supply factory in the game. It's absolutely insane how big this station is. I think it's the largest station in the game. Alright, so enough bullshit. That did not come out as cool as I wanted it to be. But oh well. So now we're actually in the same system that we started our pirate Let's Play in. Now that Let's Play had to be stopped because of really game-breaking crashes. Not like these ones that we have here, which is just irritating crashes. So yeah, that's good. I might do a pirate Let's Play where we start out as pirate later. Right now I think I'm gonna do more of an empire building than war with everybody Let's Play. So that's gonna be our thing. So yeah. Don't really know what more there's to say about that.
Dogfight over there.
Yeah, let's help the guys out. And let's destroy these ships. I actually think because I reduced my graphic settings.
Cargo secured.
So I actually think I can start recording at 60 FPS. I'm gonna test that out tomorrow, see if it works. And if it does, well, congratulations, you just got higher quality from me. And I also might start recording at 720p, just because the 1080p in my monitor doesn't really work because I have a really old monitor. So I'm gonna do some research and see what I can do, because I think 60 frames per second with 720p is more enjoyable than kind of laggy, bumpy. So I think 60 FPS 720p is better than 30 FPS 1080p. That doesn't always work smoothly. So I'll try and figure that out, and you'll see the results next episode.
Whoa, what's the shouting about?
They must be hiding in the nebula.
I've got their position. Let's get there in one piece.
So we're continuing on our path here. if we're lucky, we're actually gonna get to see a gangrene chaser here.
Unending
It's
path.
sometimes one patrolling this area, but not now, it seems. So let's continue on our path. And let's actually see if we have xenon components. We do, because we need that very soon. We get a mission that requires us to have xenon components, and if we don't have them, then it's tough luck for us. We don't progress, so we have to kill like 5,000 xenons to get it, and I'm simply not interested. But we had the xenon components, and that's good. So here we see the Admiral's ship.
Area secured.
I want the next beacon set up in the Xenon sector as soon as possible. Gamma Wing, prepare to move out.
I'll give her some credit. They've secured the area pretty quickly.
Admiral, something is locking onto the jump beacon. It's using old access codes.
Whoa, that's a split cap ship.
Yep.
Family, demand you surrender. Cease attack on Xenon.
Split vessel, this is Admiral Bays of the Argon Navy. We will not surrender.
You wake the Xenon. They find us because of you.
We're about to launch an offensive to put them back to sleep. I suggest you move aside.
This is the last thing we needed.
I've never heard a split argue against conflict before.
You are stupid, even for Argon. You will fail. We have plan. You will wait.
Cowards, look at that access code from the jump beacon. Everyone, hold this position. I need to know where they're based. I want reviews of all the nav data.
Looks like she's playing it safe. How about we get ahead of them and find this split base first?
Seeing as we're about to assault the Xenon sector, talking to a split is child's play.
Yeah, so now we gotta find the split base. Spoiler alert, it's here. So we're gonna jump off the highway when it starts turning right, which is now. And then we're just gonna fly straight into it. Now usually in the base game it will have white fog around it, so it's very identifiable with white fog. I have removed that because of system requirements, and recording with fog, it's hell. So I'm not doing that. Here you see some of the white fog still left over, so yeah. So here we are.
Unknown ship, we are tracking your approach. Identify.
Ren Otani and Yisha Terran. We are not with the Argon military.
You are traitors?
Yes, we trade. What do you need?
You will dock.
Now
I
I've
think
always thought
I'll
that this
stay on the
base.
ship while you go
Oh,
down
shut
and
up, Michelle.
negotiate. Have fun.
I will. So I've always thought that the design of this base is extremely cool, because you have an old destroyed gangrene chaser supplying energy from probably like old Pluton-Knov reactors to the subsystems here, and I think it's just really cool base design, this base. And with the full fog you can't see like the outer branches here. It's just yeah, it's so cool, this base. I think it's one of the best designed bases in the game. Maybe the cock base is a bit cooler. I'm gonna show you that one when we get to Reedy. That's later. Before we land, I actually want to see one thing, because I've never actually thought about that. If they have some production modules. They do. They have a crystal cuttery that's here that produces crystals, cut crystals. Wonderful, and it produces them from right up here, from here. Interesting. So this is the production module. This is the production module. This here. Yeah. Crystal cuttery, there we go. Nice. Very cool. We know something new. This is a healthy enthusiasm. I think that's the Mark V engine mission. We're not going to take that because we didn't cheat and we don't have Mark V. We totally do. And we totally did.
Welcome, Captain. I am Koi Tio.
Pleased to meet you.
We have had many years to become strong. You, Argon, will know your place.
There's no need for threats. We're not with the Argon Navy.
You are here for credits? War with Xenon?
Earning credits and killing Xenon if we can.
Ha! Half Teladi, half split. Typical Argon. We have a request on behalf of the family Riak. I require transport to find a split who lives with Argon. Our isolation must end, and we require information we can trust.
I'm sure we can find a fellow split on one of the Argon stations for you. But is this the time for a reunion? The Argon Navy is set to strike the Xenon.
We will force them to wait. Their plan will fail. We go now.
Alright, wonderful. So what's gonna happen now is we're gonna return to the ship and we're gonna dock at an Argon station, as it says in the toolbar down there. And we're gonna dock, and he's gonna ask us to get some things as a tribute. Now it's an optional thing, but we are still going to get them because we get a reputation boost with the splits. And I want to be Mr. Nice Guy for now before we start killing everyone. So, let's get back to our ship. As you can see, I have soft shadows disabled. Yeah, all for efficiency, I promise. Alright, so let's find the map. Let's go to Omicron Library. Let's go to Commerce Core. That's a nice place. We're gonna jump here.
Charging at 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90.
I really love that base. It's so cool.
We have a very lonely split in the back of our ship, heading to Argon. Why am I nervous? Cargo secured and hold.
So let's get to a docking port.
Docking permission granted.
I shall find a worthy split to talk to. I will contact you when I am done.
Are there any supplies you want to take back to your colony? We could gather some.
We require nothing, but some items may well be received as an act of tribute.
Augmented soil. 5 units. So that would be a space farmer. Augmented soil. You don't have it. Do you have it? You have it. And we have tons of it, but we're gonna need 5 more. So that is good. And now we should get that delivery pretty soon, and then we'll order the next thing on the list.
Isn't it strange how Baze was all ready to charge headlong into a Xenon sector, but stops just because of one split ship?
She knows what to expect against the Xenon. She doesn't know how strong the split are.
But while she waits, Albion may be getting hit by Xenon.
I can't activate menus when they're talking. That's really irritating. So, the Teladium plating, that should be equipment vendor. And we needed some units of that. I'm just gonna buy like 18. I think that's right. I think we needed 40 in total, so yeah. Is it right? Is it right? 18 units? Oh, just get in my ship. God damn it. There we go, and now it says to get... Have we... I have 40 units. What are you talking about? Let's go back to the equipment vendor. Let's trade. I have 40. Let's buy 40 more. We can afford it. There. I hope this mission isn't bugged. Might be. Yeah, it might be. Or it might just wait until the timer for us to meet the split captain again. It might just wait until we're past that timer to update the mission. So let's speed up time. And he is having diplomatic talks with his friend.
Albion Skunk.
There we go.
You are instructed to land so I can disembark.
Charming.
Docking permission granted. We're overjoyed to welcome you aboard.
And there you are.
It's an interesting station. The Argon here do not cower as I had expected.
The system has been through a lot in the past. I guess they're made of stern stuff.
You will transport me back to split space.
Yes, sir. Alright, so let's get back to split
To
space.
see how you handle the Xenon in this ship. You should collect wreckage from Xenon craft. Several researchers of the Locust seem quite interested in them.
And we're jumping. So let's get this fella back to the split station and we're gonna be good. So what I'm thinking of doing is that... No, you know what? Scratch that thought. I was thinking of bringing my Tyrannus here to help me out with the Xenon stations because we are very close to finishing the main plots. But I think the Tyrannus would get destroyed really quickly. So yeah, you can see the Gangrene Chaser here. That's how it looks. And you can see that the power supplier of this station is a broken one. Oh, it's so cool. I can't get over it. So cool. Such cool design. What mission is this? Pirate Raiders. I've never seen that mission before. What do you want?
Mission hard. You get wrong, and you die.
Oh, damn. There have been reports of raiders destroying freighters around the sector. But it's a capital ship. I'm not destroying that. No. Fuck off.
Split say.
So let's go and talk to Colchol, who magically teleported himself from my cargo area to the station without walking off. But hey, magic in space. That's cool. He's Colchol, the space wizard.
Your service to the family is noted. I believe we may meet again in battle against the Xenon. You leave now.
Looks like the Navy has come to us. You'd better get back, Ren.
Alright, Yisha. So now...
Argon vessel is not permitted. You go away.
You hardly have anything to threaten us with, Split. How about we talk about this plan of yours?
This is called Joe. We have firepower to match you.
This is Yisha Terran. Can't we just focus on the Xenon?
We have planned to infiltrate Xenon's sector and weaken their stations with explosives. Full assaults to follow.
I never thought I'd see the day a Split would sneak in and plant bombs. And how do you expect to get past the Xenon?
We are not idiots. We have survived years here. We can create a camouflage device to fool the Xenon. We require a ship capable of carrying the bombs and docking at their stations. We choose the Albion Skunk.
Hey, wait a minute. We didn't sign up for a lone suicide mission.
If this is possible, your ship may be the most suitable. The Xenon may not recognize it as much of a threat compared to our ships.
I'd be surprised if the Xenon are that stupid. I want to see it tested first.
It remains to be completed. We require Xenon components.
We have some.
This will be enough. Dock at our colony and we will install the camouflage device and explosives.
Alright, I want to check one more thing before we do that. I want to see if they're buying anything here at this station. So let's go to offers. and distance, and they are buying. Oh, it's based on the distance of the ship we have selected, and god damn it. Alright. We can't check it now. We could look around for like selling ports like this one. Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Or it's gonna take forever. Oh, but I wanted to. Alright, I can't get everything I want. I guess it's fine. It's not like I'm hurt on the inside or something. Wait! I can find out if they're buying anything another way. If we go to the Crystal Cuttery, and we go for info, and we go for info, thank you, we can go for details. Holy shit, it doesn't actually need anything to produce them. That's so overpowered. That's so overpowered. But we can sell energy cells here. That's a secondary resource, so they will buy it, but they don't need the resource, so they will just produce cut crystals into infinity. Holy shit. Okay. At least we can make some money selling energy. That's cool, I guess. But this is not a system we want to expand into without having some hefty money for ourselves. There's not a lot of investments to be made.
We confirm upgrade.
Wonderful. So now we're basically gonna fool the Xenon into thinking that we're one of them. They're basically gonna be the one of us from Ice Age. That's gonna be the Xenon.
Do not be alarmed if we begin shooting you.
Are you kidding?
Fly to this location. A Xenon scout party is on its way.
We will activate the device when you are in position.
I think that moon is moving. I'm using this planet and that moon as kind of my ending credits thing. Yeah, you can see it's slowly rotating there. If we speed up time, you can see it more clearly. There we go. So cool. I love this sector. So let's go over to where they're telling us to go. Oh, I think I see a buying port here. No, it's just my imagination. Never mind. Yes, let's go here. You can see that there's some Xenon posted around.
Activated.
Whoa, our computer lists the Xenon as neutral.
And you look like Xenon to us? I'd say that's a successful test.
Searching for a suitable planet to terraform.
That's just creepy.
Device deactivated. Defend yourself.
A little warning next time.
We'll begin
So let's
moving into
just
position.
kill everything.
On the other side.
We have a small force keeping an eye on the highways. Intel suggests several highways running past several Xenon installations.
You must dock at each station. This may require hacking.
As soon as you're done, return and we'll start the assault.
I think we have a hacker drone. Yeah, we have a Trojan. It's gonna be fine. Now, I remember when I first did this mission, I was so frustrated because you couldn't really hack the station because the drivers were so poorly optimized. So the frame rate was shit. And the minigame, I think I haven't shown you that yet. The minigame for hacking, it kind of requires that you have a decent frame rate. So I basically failed and I got my Trojan drones destroyed by station defenses. It was just shit. It was so crap. So hopefully that's not gonna happen again. Now if I remember correctly, we actually have to destroy some of the station itself before we can continue with our mission. And that's gonna take some time because our ship isn't, you know, the beast.
Entering shattered singularity.
So here you see a Xenon
Just get the
K,
word and we'll head in for
and
support.
I think I see a Xenon I. Yeah, Xenon I, most powerful ship in the game. Just, you know, flying around. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Holy shit. So, luckily for us, this Oran is indestructible. It cannot go below 100% hull. But what can happen is that the subsystems on the Oran, these guns, they can be destroyed. And I think, yeah, they have already been a bit destroyed here on this side. What's going to happen is that this ship is gonna teleport in or boost over to our location when we have disabled the system defenses and start shooting the station. But since it can't shoot the station because all the guns have been destroyed, it's basically useless to us. So I might have to cheat a bit. And I think I am going to cheat a bit, just to make things happen slowly. Yeah, it's more or less necessary, actually, because it always happens that that fleet, the Xenon fleet, it teleports in and it more or less destroys the Oran, makes it useless, and I'm not interested in that. So let's get down to Cryptic Heart. Send the Aqueduct. The Aqueduct. I want to see what that produces. I'm a producing whore. Yeah, so it just has some Xenon modules with some weapon systems. That's crap. Doesn't even produce anything. What the hell?
Entering gravity anomaly.
Now this zone is usually also filled with
Played cool.
fog.
Let's not make them angry. I'm picking up the docks, but they seem to be locked down. I'll mark where hack points may be.
But before
I've
that, we're
modified
gonna
our
check.
drones to give out
Oh.
the same signal to confuse the Xenon. I don't know how long it will last.
For 2 stations. It will last for 2 stations. So, Xenon Station, you produce what? Repository apparatus, and you produce something. Antimatter cells. You produce antimatter cells. Alright, cool. You have no other production modules. And you produce what? Xenon apparatus. You also produce antimatter cells, I guess, yeah. So what do they need all those antimatter cells for? What does the Xenon use them for? It would be nice to know, actually. And these stations are cool. I would really love it if some modders out there just took the models of these stations and made them buildable and also usable. Because these models, they're kind of too cool to be wasted on being unbuildable. It kind of reminds me of like a if the Nazis built a space station, it would look like this. And it's kind of cool, and I like it. I want to build it. Because you have like the World War II spotlight here. You have the rough edges. It's just a cool station. Still a cool station design, and this also. It's every one of these things. So first, let's go over and hack this thing. And I think actually we're gonna do the hacking in the next episode. It's getting pretty long-winded, this one. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna test out the 60 FPS and see you. Bye bye.
your say, sir.